see this makes my body just break down. Yeah, you got to show off those muscles a little bit now. Come on. High endurance. Yeah. Nah, you're saving the best for last, right? Yeah.
It's cold in here, man.
Well, that's what we were just saying when we walked in here. It was like super cold.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is really good for you guys because you want to come into a stuffy environment like this. Which that would be hard for your breathing.
I mean, it'll probably like get really hot I'm pretty sure it's a little warm running around with everyone in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll heat up pretty quick once we start.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty nuts. I mean, you're here in the motion. You're also going through the other exercises that's going to create that peripheral heart motion. So, like I said, that's where your breathing is going to come in handy in that situation too.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Which is going to be nuts. So.
Yeah, it's really learning to pace while we run, like really get our energy back as we run, and then once we go into the events, then we're able to have energy to go through that.
Okay.
So
yeah,
but there are some I think in the rower,
yeah,
and in the skier we can catch our breath.
You catch your breath. So
but,
is there a certain pace like you had to hit on the skiers and the rowers?
No, it's just
yeah.
You just want to finish it as fast as you can.
As you can.
So we have to do 1,000 meters.
Oh.
And we talked about it. We're gonna split it up where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do 350.
Okay.
And then she goes and does 350, and then I finish off with the 300.
Okay.
And then we move on. We run 2, and then we go into the sled pull.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking like the whole strategy behind this has to be detailed. Like you and I were talking about a little bit last week, actually, how you wanted her to get the rest because that's what's going to accumulate to what she's going to have to do for her part, right?
Yeah.
And so obviously with her getting over a sickness, like you have to think of like the factors. Okay, like
but she still works. Whether she's sick or not, like she pushes.
Like
she has.
Yeah.
She's a workhorse.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
And it's great to have a workhorse, but you gotta like, okay, you're going to bed. You're taking a mandatory
like you are
2-day rest.
Today.
Yeah. But you know, that's what we want to hit on is like how you guys are such a great combination of like each of your own mental fortitudes and your style of training like combines into one. It kind of shows a little bit more what you guys uniquely have for your team specifically.
Yeah. I mean, she's actually pushed me a lot during this. So, I mean, she told me, hey, I need a partner. You want to do it? Yeah. Really didn't have an option. When she asked, like, I have to say yes pretty much to that. So, I mean, I was up for it. I was like,
yes, man, right here,
I'm just like, I'm going to just do it. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm up for the challenge. And, this is, again, different from, like, bodybuilding, a lot of running. And I played sports my entire life from 9 to 20, did football, basketball, track. So it feels good to, like, be back into this. And, I don't know. I like this. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I felt, too, a little bit, is like, back in the day, oh, God, we got Gandalf the Greys over here.
Yeah.
Get this real quick. Look at these guys. We got Gandalfs over here from Lord of the Rings.
We got two Gandalfs.
Look at those.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. Coming with character and personality here.
That's it.
And that's what's funny because you see a lot of the teams, like from last night's, have a lot of different like color theme, uniform theme, and everything else. Obviously, you guys got the strength culture outfits going on. Represent the home gym, which is great. So you got to add that little flair into it, the environment. But yeah, going back to what you said too, it's like, yeah, you grew up in a multi-sport persona like I did as well. That's why back in the day I used to do CrossFit. Back when it was like in the very beginning phases, and then it just grew and grew until like, yeah, I gotta change it up a little bit, just for myself individually.
Yeah.
But for you, going from the other times, from like doing your sports from high school to college, now you go into a little bit of weight training, bodybuilding. Now you go into something like this.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an eye opener, but it's really cool to get like that renaissance feel. Like you, as a trainer specifically, had now the opportunity to say to your clients, like, yeah, I've been around in different aspects, right?
Oh yeah, and I get to put them through it too. So now that we're focusing on weight training, now I get to bring this aspect of how it made me feel, how it's helped my body just perform even better with the weights.
Gotcha.
So now I implement that with my clients, and they're starting to like it. So it's just showing what the body's capable of, right? It's more than just lifting weights. Like there is the running aspect. There is, if you really think about it, as we get older, you hear older people when they fall, they're breaking hips and they're breaking all this. So here, you got your burpees, your farmer carries, grip strength. Like that's very important long term. For us to be able to come down to the floor and pick ourselves up, that's also important to have the strength.
100%.
So, weight is important, but also